I've been in Toastmasters almost 50 years, and every icebreaker is something I want to listen to because it gives a new perspective about a person whom I don't really know. So you did the job. You told us about yourself in a very interesting way. You had a clear voice, easy to hear, strong. You have words that are pronounced correctly. It makes it easy to hear. You're not parsimonious in the way you were speaking. You were very definite in what you had to say. You had a story. Now, you told the story from, you had an opening statement and went through a story about your life, various aspects of your life, and it ended up with a saying that back to your opening again. Now, I'm going to suggest a couple areas where you might be able to improve your speech, because one thing, we come to Toastmasters to learn to be better communicators, to be able to speak, and you're on the right track. You've got that going for you right now. You've taken that step forward. You got up and stood before the group and says, here I am, and you spoke on the subject you know very well yourself. That's the reason we go and start with icebreakers. I'm going to add one suggestion. I liked your opening. It did tell us about something about crabs. But I'm going to suggest something else. This speech is kind of about yourself, although you integrated crabs into it. So for your opening, I would suggest, you did say this, but not quite as your opening. I was painfully shy as a child. That would focus my attention directly on you and say, what's she going to talk about? Then you go into your story that you did throughout your life about crabs, about the various aspects you had in your life as your restaurant work and starting college, that sort of thing. Those things were very interesting. So you did well on that. Voice variation is so important in getting a message across. And one of the important parts of voice variation, I often forget, is our pauses. A pause says a lot more when you don't say anything, because people listen to what you just said. Excellent speech. Welcome to the club. I'm very excited to have heard your speech. I look forward to hearing more speeches from you. And I know that probably it won't be crabs next time. It'll be something more as interesting. And we'll be looking forward to hearing that. So thank you, Amanda, for that speech. And I look forward to another one. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.